numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got the tight end, Vanette, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What now? 180? 5-5-5. Here's right. Jerome off the run. Jim. 25. White.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Go.
Shotgun now for Carr. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Come off the ball. Check it back. Check OP.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel, and they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 20. Yard line.
Ready? Like 80.
56, right there, 56. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get up.
Snicker. Check. Black is good.
First carry for James Conner. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards on the play.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Get in the white room. Get in the white room.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, a run for Nick Chubb. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Mayfield off the play fake. His throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Point it right. General West. Run.
Watch twins.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, first down. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead,
and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time, and it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that play was pretty well doomed right from the start. The pressure was really affecting him. Collapsed everything in the pocket. He had to move around, try to get it downfield. Incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got some space here.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Switch it. King. Switch.
They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Screen pass to Connor. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Play fake. Mayfield rolling to his right. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And it's caught off the deflection. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Here we go. Black 20. Mike. Come on, D.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
Snickers, 66.
53's the mark.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And an alley to run. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On the ground, it's Chubb. Oh, nice move. And now running right through him.
Nick Chubb on the carry. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Lit, 180.
Here we go.
Alert, 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 alert.
All day. 198.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Silver. 198. Watch 98. 98.
Watch out.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 42 yards. And it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He got it in the end zone. So instead of trying to get 1 point closer, they roll the dice on the fake and come up with 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. Odell Beckham Jr. past the 20, 10. The Browns are in the end zone. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Eluding the pressure right. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
53, check 53. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 17 yards out as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Yeah, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
They go play action. Mayfield. Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. Mayfield on play action. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Connor. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The tackle made by Terrence Mitchell.
Single.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Again, a run with Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ready? Lock 80!
Check 53. I got it. Check 99. Check 99.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Lock 20!
Double time. 3 down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Browns 27, Steelers 19.
Set! Left 5!
53 at the mark.
Lock it there!
Screen.
Lock it there!
From the 16, Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin this drive with Chubb, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. They run it again with Chubb, and he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Chubb. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 44 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Working out of the gun, Mayfield, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Eric Murray that time there to knock it away. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Roethlisberger. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Roethlisberger will throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Eric Murray. And he's into the clear. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Following the interception, Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Right there, 56. 3 buds.
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run. Chubb. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
180. Hey, alert 33. Watch 98. Watch 98.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Flush to his right. Going deep here. And that's caught inside the 30. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
20. Hey, alert 33.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Point it right. Point it right.
3 down.
Hey, orbit. 198. Watch out.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for David Njoku. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Exit, exit.
Kings, Kings, Kings.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hurry, hurry.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2, so sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2.